Welcome, it's Jazan. This is a review about Rainbow Moon. What it is? What is it? Actually, it's a game that was released on PS3. It's a JRPG, a little bit grindy, very indie. It's a very small studio, but it really plays like, I'm not gonna say like a AAA, because a lot of the AAA games recently are, super, like, ultra 3D, but this game's art style is pretty cool. So I'm just gonna get into it. When I get into the game, I'll explain what it's about. But it's right now. It's on PS4. It was recently released with some various improvements. I didn't mean to enter that. And we'll just continue from where I left off. I've been doing a live stream, a test stream of it. If you're curious about longer gameplay, you could you can check my streams. But I'm gonna give you kind of a little taste snippet of it. But yeah, this is Rainbow Moon. It's like playing an old school JRPG, but excuse me, but modernized with what I feel is pretty good graphics. I like the graphics style of this game. It has teleportation, it has boats. I don't know if it has airships. I have actually not gotten that far. The game has a pretty high leveling system. Like, I've never reached the max level in either of my playthroughs. I do know there's enemies that are well above level 100, so I'm sure the levels are pretty high. But the combat system in the game is like a turn-based strategy game. We'll fight this guy right here, give you a taste of it. Before we do that, let me give you a little rundown of how the game works. You have your multiple characters, just like any strategy RPG. And there's a hunger system, which doesn't really do much, but it is there. You gotta keep your people fed, but it's really easy to get food, like super easy, so it's just there. The skills level up, kind of like this guy, where as you use them, they level up and get more powerful. There's active skills, passive skills, and you'll lock them as you level up and you find skill trainers to teach you new skills. And there's formations that are slightly helpful in the game. It has quests, side quests, got your bestiary. Looks like there's 92 different monsters, which is pretty cool because they all play differently. Monsters have skills and abilities, lots of tutorials, lots of different things to do. You can level up. There's a small crafting system where you get resources from monster drops and loot drops, and you can equip things and slide weapons. Most of them are just like attribute bonuses for the most part, but there's a small crafting system. It's very easy to do, and there's 4 slots in your character: weapon, helmet. Well, 5 slots: weapon, helmet, body, amulet, and ring. And it has a cash shop that you don't have to spend money on. And it's not like a pay-to-win type of thing where, well, it sort of is, but it's completely not necessary. You can buy essentially skill points for the most part, but you can't use skill points until you level up. So basically, as you level up, you unlock skill points that you can that you can use to level up your character's abilities. It's just basically leveling up unlocks the ability, or unlocks the potential of your character. I'm going to the level up guy right now. I'm heading that way at least. This is one of the main hubs of the game. I'm not really sure where he is in this town. Right in front of me. So you go to this guy and he'll let you raise your attributes: strength, defense, speed, luck, health, and mana. And as you use your rainbow pearls, which are the skill points I'm saying that you can buy, but you get this just like experience. There's rainbow pearls, experience, and money. Rainbow pearls let you raise up your attributes. Experience levels you up and gives you max attributes, as you see in the top right there. Those will go up as you level up, and then you use the rainbow pearls on the bottom left here to raise those attributes. I currently have 20, so I'm gonna raise the speed some more. And those cost 25, and my other character is maxed out.
Oh, yes, goodbye, yes.
And, so let's show you combat real quick. So this is combat. Has a very simple combat structure, easy to use. You have your abilities that will go all over the place like this. You have single target attacks, AoE attacks, your usual strategy RPG type. As you use skills, as you see there where it shows level experience, it'll level up. It's about, I don't know, 60-ish XP per cast. So like this one's only level 2, this one's level 14. Let's see what I use. As they level up, they get better. I'm gonna use that again on that same character. No, I'm gonna use this guy. Yeah, no, this guy here. Status effects are actually pretty painful. For instance, poison in this game will kill you. It will do a ton of damage, and it doesn't go away after combat, so you need to be careful with that. Like right now, I'm gonna get poisoned. And it does a lot. I think the amount it does is based off of your character's level, or character's max health or something. Because it does a shitload. And, stay on him. Oh, as you level up, you gain more movement speed, attacks, quantity of attacks. There's all sorts of side quests and items to find in the game. There's a ton of hidden loot. The encounter system is pretty cool. There's 2 types of encounters you can get. You can get random encounters, which are optional. What it does is it gives you a pop-up saying, do you want to fight this group of enemies? And you can say yes or no. Those happen while you're walking around. And then there's the static enemies that you see on the world map, like the one that I just attacked, that are hanging out guarding like passageways or treasure or anything of that sort. Let's finish this battle here. So a lot of stuff. There are equipment limits. You unlock more space through upgrades that you can purchase in town or find. You unlock your equipment abilities, some poisons. Oh, poison wore out, good. No, it didn't. So I'm just gonna rest at the end. So there's a day-night cycle too, and then different things happen on different days. Like right now on the top right of the screen, it's 6 AM on Holy Day. There's different days where some of the monsters are stronger, or shops will have different things happen. Different times of the day, some shops will be closed. And this is a really affordable game. It was re-released not too long ago, actually. So that right there was a random encounter that I chose to attack. And you can get this in the PlayStation 4 store. I highly recommend this game. As I said, it's a little bit of a grinding game, and if you like those types of games like I do, it's very much up your alley. There's, for instance, there's a island near the very first boat that you get that you can explore too, and there's a dungeon in there that has like level 120 monsters in there. It like I love when RPGs give you like tease you with enemies that you will one day be able to kill, but right now you're just gonna get whooped on. Did I come? Oh, it came in from over here. But yeah, so think what else there is. I think I've covered just about everything. This is the crafting system right here. I'll show you the. So this weapon, the Stick of Misery, has 2 slots that I can craft pretty much anything that I find. In the bottom right are the different attributes that it gives, and the bottom left is what your weapon's gonna look like after that. And anything else? I believe that's pretty much it for the most part. There's no like reputation system or anything of that sort, but it's also okay. So yeah, so there's a quest objective right here. I'm gonna go over to it real quick. This is kind of how the plot is. It's not a very heavy plot. It's really just an adventure action RPG, action strategy RPG. Like, it has a plot, but it doesn't really matter for the most part. It's just a fun little game, totally worth your time. So yeah. So anyway, that's Rainbow Moon. Full disclosure, this was gifted to me, but I was gonna buy this anyway, so it didn't affect my opinion of the game at all. The free gift or anything of that sort. So anyway, if you find this game interesting, I will be continuing to do a playthrough of this for a while. So keep an eye on my channel, and again, I recommend you buy this game. It's totally good. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day.